How many times do we get the opportunity to take time for ourselves? We either squander it or we don't take it at all. I'm Jesse. This is the Valiant Lifestyle, and I live valiantly. This is my kayak behind me here, and these are not AI mountains. These are what I like to call JI, because I did it myself. I got here. Now, before I get started, I want to say welcome, and I want to ask you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button at whatever side it's on these days here in YouTube. But I want to ask you, when it comes to taking time for yourself, are you unwavering for yourself, or are you not? See, here's what I think about this. If you are unwavering and you give yourself permission to take time for yourself, I call this me time. Actually, this entire day was me day. And it was, I took it specifically because A, I knew I needed it. 2, I know I can ground and I can show up better for my family and my wife. And for 3, it's amazing what you learn about yourself when you take time with yourself. Now, I find when we don't take time to take time for ourselves, what happens? Well, here's what's happened to me. I remember scheduling time for myself an entire day. And what I discovered was there was some distractions that come up along the way. I think I had one of my daughters had a dance competition or something. And I ended up shifting gears. But what I did, instead of rescheduling that day for myself, or making a pivot and making some magic there, however that looked, I didn't take that day for myself. In fact, I didn't think about it again until the next time I got really upset that I wasn't taking enough time for myself. And then I thought, I don't take enough time for myself. And the second lesson out of that was, I don't give myself permission enough to do things like this. I'm grateful to have this in my backyard. But I don't do it enough. I'm here to tell you today that it's time that you do it too. It's time that you step up in your life. I want to see you step up, my man. Days like this are great because when you get to do things alone, when you get to push yourself right out of your comfort zone, what happens? You learn so much about yourself. Today, I was able to compare this trip with the one that I did last year. And last year, I had to have really a lot of discipline to make sure that I got from one end of this lake down here to this point. And I found this year that I didn't really have to do that because I was able to, the awareness that I had to take in my surroundings, the awareness to the awareness was amazing. And the second thing was I was able to take this in, the B part of that, I was able to take this all in. And then the other part of this was, because I've been really working on my body for more than about a year, like really chipping away at the physical part of my body to strengthen it, to lengthen it, to hydrate it, to get it to what it is today, it really wasn't a huge ordeal like it was for me last year. I feel fitter. Like I feel physically and mentally equipped. And that feels really good. It feels really good. So with no further ado, I want to bring you perspective on where I am. Isn't it amazing here? Look at that. We've got to take time in these places because we learn how we are for ourselves. We learn how to be courageous. We learn to love the moments where we start to panic. I mean, on this lake last year, I had some vertigo and I had some panic because I felt like I was going to drown. But I also know that I'm a great swimmer. I had a first aid kit, and also I was close to shore. So I was sure that I was perfectly okay. And I learned that I can be patient with myself. I learned discipline last year. I also learned what I know this year about myself last year because I was able to compare myself to it. And because I promised myself that I would come back here, like, the feeling here is just amazing. I want you to be here too. I really do. Because it feels so good. There's no distractions around me other than the wind, and that's really it. That's my problem. That's my biggest problem in this moment. I've got birds around me. I've probably got creatures in the forest. That's okay. This is their home. I'm just borrowing this for the time being. But it's so worth it because I'm out here all alone. I'm not fearful about it. I'm not like I was last year where I was just feeling off and not knowing where I was. And I come equipped with bear spray. I come equipped with bear bells. I come equipped with things to dry my clothes because they get in the kayak, they get wet. I was lucky to have the sunshine today, both to warm up and dry off. And I'm thankful to God for giving me everything that I have here. So, this one's for you guys. I mean, it's for me. This is for me, but it's for you too, because it is a reminder for both me and you of how powerful we are when we are grounded, we are engaged, and we are just present with ourselves. And when we take that time. This spot is amazing. Where's your spot? Where is your special, your sacred spot that you use to uplift yourself and recharge? Maybe you haven't been there yet, but you've always wanted to get there. I would encourage you to do it. If this is something that really, really speaks to you, I would love to chat with you about it because there is so much that you can do for you and you might not even know it. And just talking to somebody about this, like myself, Coach Jesse, is probably one of the best things that may be able to just help you see something that you haven't seen yet within yourself. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com, book a 30-minute complimentary call. It's on me. And let's talk. Let's talk about what you want to do and how you want to make some clear tracks in your life. More signal, less noise. Feel me? All right. That's all for now. Let's do this.